Hey Josh, how you doing? This is Ashley. This is a video I spoke to Chelsea about. I'm excited to make this video for you. I'll keep it short, sweet, to the point, very educational. I hope it helps you in some way or another. And I look forward to hearing from you. I don't want to waste either of our time, so when you're finished watching this video, reach out and we can kind of take things from there. So when it comes to a website, and this is just to, start off, it's all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and to be able to cater to different types of people coming to your site. Now, what I mean when I say that is when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to scroll throughout your entire site to figure out what services you offer, what areas you offer those services in, and how they can get a hold of you for those services you're offering. So what we like to do in all of our websites and what we call the header, we like to have all that information provided without them having to even scroll. So taking a look at your guys' site, a few things that I noticed that I like is you guys have a click-to-call phone number right from the start. That's great for client conversions. I would also suggest to implement a form submission option somewhere up at the start of your website, because what we find is they're great for client conversions as well, but it caters to specific people coming to your site. So some people are coming to your site because they just want to get a hold of you on the phone, talk to you, and that's it, while other people might not want to talk on the phone. It might be late, it might be at work still, whatever the case may be. So we want to make sure that we have multiple ways for people to get a hold of you for the services that you're offering. Moving on to the next thing I wanted to talk about, I absolutely love how you have all your services and drop-down menus in all the different areas that you offer your services in and drop-down menus. This makes your site that much more user-friendly. This is great. The next thing I want to talk about is your content. Now, when it comes to content, content is considered to be king in the eyes of Google, and that's because Google can only read. So the more content, the better. So in order to be considered an authority in the eyes of Google, you need a minimum of 2,000 words. And that's not just any old written content. It's professionally written, keyword-rich, authoritative content. So what that kind of means, to kind of break that down a little bit for you, is if we were to start working together, I'd go do competitive keyword research. Based on that research, I'd find the keywords that we know are going to bring you and your company more business, and that's based on them already bringing your competitors business. We send those keywords out to our professional content writers, and what they do is they strategically embed those keywords throughout the content that they're writing about you, about your services, so on and so forth. Now I see that you have some keywords placed in here, but if it's not as easy as just having those keywords in your content. If they don't have any power going to them, then they're not doing anything for you. So looking at the content that you do have, you don't have enough to be considered an authority. So if we take a look at your competitor, I did a general search in Google. Keep in mind, I could have done a million different services with all the different services that you guys offer in the different areas, but this video would be far too long. So this is just to give you an idea of what's out there business-wise and competition-wise at that. So if we take a look down here from the organic section, we can see these guys are one of your competitors, again, because you have many different competitors all across Google. So these guys are who I am going to show you how to beat. So if you take a look at their site, it's nothing crazy. They have their services all in drop-down menus as well, but they have more content than what you guys currently have, as well as a few other things, and that is what's allowing them to currently outrank you. So they're not there by much. These guys are not going to be hard to beat, and I'll keep it at that. So if we come over here, I'm going to break down Google for you based on this search that I did. Basically, Google's broken down into 3 different sections. The first section, as you can see, is the Google Guaranteed Ads, the ads section. If you're not familiar with these, Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage in terms of money, and the conversion rate for these are pretty high. Now the next section of Google is the Google My Business section, and this area requires a few different things to get ranked in, and as you can see, you guys currently are not ranked here, which is definitely a problem because you're missing out on all the business that strictly comes to this area and this area alone. Because the thing with Google is it's the same thing with your website. Some people come to call, some people come to message. Same thing with Google. Some people come to strictly go to the ads, other people strictly go, here, and so on and so forth. So we make sure you're in all those spots all across Google for all the keywords you want to be found for. You have the highest odds. So in order to get ranked in this section, it requires a few different things. One of those is citations, another is geotagged pictures, reviews, posting on your GMB listing weekly. There's a lot that goes into this area here, but again, it's an important section to want to be in. So the last section in Google I'm going to go over with you is the organic section. It directly deals with your website. Now, in order to get ranked in this area here, it requires having the most relevant backlinks for the most effectiveness. So if we take a look on this first page, and I already know this because I found you guys on the 4th page, but you currently are not showing up on this first page of Google at all. So you're missing out on all this business on this first page of Google. Like I said, you're on the 4th page. So if you're not on this first page somewhere, nobody's going to go to the 4th page to find somebody. They're going to stick to that first page there. So we come over here to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats. Now you're currently getting 17 people to your website each and every month. Now I'm not saying you're not getting traffic. You see you're getting a little bit. But what I'm saying is it's nowhere near what you should or could be getting based on what your guys' biggest competitor is getting. So if we take a look at where you're getting your business from, you're getting your most traffic, 9 people, all from Emergency Plumber Tampa, which is a pretty good keyword. This is what we call a buyer intent keyword. And 100 people are typing that in Google every single month, and 9 of them are going to your site. Now, if we take a look at your competitor, we can see they're getting over 320 people to their site each and every month. And keep in mind, again, this is one of your competitors. So if we take a look at where they're getting their business from, we can see they're getting their most business, or traffic, I should say, from Plumbers Tampa. Now we can see 450 people are going in Google to type that in. That's a lot of potential clients, potential business that you guys are missing out on. 150 people type in Tampa Plumbers, another 150, Tampa Plumber 150. You could see all this potential business. So you see what you're currently getting versus what you could be getting. Again, this is one competitor per month number. It's really mind-blowing how much business there is out there for plumbers in Tampa. So if you want to take your business to the next level, it literally just takes you wanting to take it there, because we handle the rest. I hope you found this video helpful in some way or another. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.